Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com, and I'm here with my baking prodigy, Peyton.
Hi.
Happy Halloween to all of you. We wanted to come up with something that tasted delicious, but was kind of creepy, because we want Halloween to be creepy.
Yes. So we came up with gummy worms in a dirt cup.
So the worms look so realistic, and the dirt, and it's just like the combo of both is just kind of creepy. So we thought this was perfect. So we're going to go through the ingredients for the worms first. Now to make the jelly worms, we're going to need 2 boxes of strawberry jello or any red jello. Each of my boxes are 85 grams and are the 4-portion serving. We're going to need 1 box of the grape jello. We're going to need 2 envelopes of unflavored gelatin, which is going to make the worms a little bit more gummy-like and less kind of smooth like jello, because we want them to be able to come out of the straws really easily. We're also going to need 1/2 cup of whipping cream or heavy cream, and we're going to need 1 cup of unflavored or vanilla yogurt.
We're also going to be needing for the chocolate dirt cups is some graham cracker chocolate cookie mix.
They're just like the crumbs, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some chocolate rocks, 1/2 cup of chocolate pudding, and 1/2 cup of chocolate mousse.
So in a medium-sized bowl, I have the grape gelatin, and I'm going to put in the red as well. So Peyton, if you can start stirring those up. And I'm also going to put the unflavored gelatin in there, like that. And then what we're going to add to that is 4 cups of boiling water. So you just keep stirring while I pour that in there. And so we're just going to stir, get this all in here, and we're going to keep stirring until all of the gelatin is dissolved. So we've got the gelatin dissolved, and now I'm going to add my cream into the mixture. And if you just want to keep stirring. Now you could leave it with just like the gelatin and the water, but this just kind of gives it more of a realistic worm look. And then I'm going to get my yogurt in here. Now sometimes with the yogurt you'll find that you might need to use a whisk. So we're going to stir it all up and then finish it off whisking until it is nice and a smooth consistency in our bowl. With the jello mixture off to the side, I have my flexible straws out in front here. Now the necks of these straws are all extended because that's going to give us the realistic look to the worm. So what I'm going to do with them is just bundle them up and then try to line up the ends. And when you're putting this into your container, you want to make sure that the bent parts here, these parts that have the little accordion folds, are in the bottom of the container. And I'm just going to wrap it up with elastic bands.
So you're going to be placing your straws into a container that's either 1 liter or a tall, narrow container.
Perfect. With our straws in the jar, I'm going to take our jello mixture and just slowly pour it in. You can pour it through the straws if you want to, but it gets in there no matter what you do. So I'm just going to pour this whole thing in there. And then once I've got this set, I'm going to put it into the fridge. And you want to leave it for about 3 to 4 hours or overnight is best, because you want it to be completely solid before you try to remove the worms. So next we're going to assemble the dirt jars. So while the worms are in the fridge, we're going to assemble our dirt cups here. So the first thing we're going to start with is our mousse. Now, when you're putting the mousse in the cup, you kind of want to keep it like in the center and away from the sides of the jar as much as you can. If you get some on the side, it's obviously not the end of the world. And because it's dirt, so we want it to be dirty. But you kind of like, it lets you see the layers that we're going to put in a little bit better if you kind of keep it as neat as you can. Now, if you're making this with kids, you can use smaller containers if you want. You could use plastic little cups, whatever sort of thing like that you want to use. Or you could even use like mason jars. How are you doing over there?
Good.
You're making a mess.
Yes, I am.
That's quite all right. And that's part of the fun too, right? Like you can make it messy, you can make it clean. As you can see, we've got stuff all over the side of the jar, and really it's not going to be a big deal. So next up, I'm going to use a smaller spoon, and we're going to take our cookie crumbs, and I'm just going to kind of keep everything near the edge. I'm going to make sure what pushing it towards the edge does is just kind of gives the layer a little bit more distinction, so we can see it a little bit better when we go to display our cups at like our Halloween party. So we can do this. Now we're just going to put those there like that. And because this is really bugging me, this mousse on the side of my jar, I'm going to take 1 second to clean it off. So we're all cleaned up now. I don't know what Peyton was doing over there. But we're back to clean. So I hope you guys appreciate the beautiful glasses that we have now. What we're going to do next is fill up the next layer with our chocolate rocks. And I'm going to try to keep these towards the outside as well. Again, for the same reason, just trying to give the layers a little look to the little cups here. So we can see the layers like that. And then we're going to take our, and it doesn't matter if you like leave a little hole in there too. Because then, yeah, perfect, just like that. And just keep pushing them to the side. There you go. And now we're going to take the rest of our pudding and we're going to get the pudding into the cup here. And that's our final step before the worms. So we're just going to fill up the rest of our cups, make a mess, and then we'll be back to show you the worms. Once our dirt cups are assembled and our worms have solidified, we're going to pull out a straw like that. And then I'm just going to kind of pinch the straw near the top. And I'm just going to squeeze the Jell-O out from inside. And it's just going to layer in my cup. Ooh, Peyton, you've got it too. Look how fast you are now. Payne's been practicing. So let's just keep going and we will load up the top of our dirt cup with our gummy worms. So there you go, everybody, how to make these gummy worms in a dirt cup. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial today, and we both hope you have a very happy Halloween.
Yes. If you want to see more of me, the links to my Instagram and to a playlist about all of the videos I've done with Jen are in the description box below. Make sure you go check them out and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Thank you guys so much, and we will see you all again next time. Happy Halloween.
Bye.